On July 16, 1945, the world's most destructive weapon, known as the atomic bomb, was officially tested for the very first time, forever changing the course of human history. For the first time in human history, such a weapon had been deployed in the field that was going to change the world forever. The physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, who created this atomic bomb, had not the slightest idea that the weapon they built would change the course of history forever. The situation could be so incredibly terrifying and frightening for everyone involved. When they saw its complete destruction with their own eyes,
"Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
why and how did this atomic bomb bring Oppenheimer to the brink of destruction? Due to the effort of this person, America won the World War. But why did America ultimately disgrace and shame him in the whole world? Oppenheimer achieved many feats in his life, but in the annals of history, he will always be remembered and honored as the father of the atomic bomb for his groundbreaking scientific achievements and leadership. Born in 1904 and at the young age of just 18, his dream of becoming a chemist took him to Harvard. Upon his admission to the university, he unfortunately couldn't attend any classes for an entire year due to a serious illness. But despite this setback, he remarkably completed a 4-year degree in just 3 years. Alongside becoming a chemist, he had a strong interest in physics and conducted theoretical research at Göttingen University after graduating from Harvard. He completed his PhD at the young age of 23. By nature, he wasn't very sociable. He devoted the majority of his time and energy to his research endeavors, ensuring that they received the most of his undivided attention. He returned to the United States after an extended period abroad and fully immersed himself back into his dedicated research, striving diligently to achieve significant breakthroughs in his field. Until then, he had no connection whatsoever with atomic bombs. But then Hitler's reign began in Europe, and he turned a few German scientists into the world's most powerful weapons. Now comes the entry of Albert Einstein. Yes, Albert Einstein recognized the significant threat posed by Adolf Hitler and took action by writing a letter to American President Franklin D. Roosevelt stating, after reading Einstein's letter, the US President acted swiftly, ordering the military to initiate the atomic bomb research project. Known as the Manhattan Project, this famous initiative likely created atomic bombs because Albert Einstein wrote a key letter to the American president. Well, it should have happened that for the Manhattan Project, the collaborative efforts of scientists and engineers were instrumental in achieving the project's complex objectives and groundbreaking results. The US Army selected only Einstein because he was the one who wrote this letter to the American president. But that did not happen. Albert Einstein's background was originally rooted in Germany, and the US Army strongly suspected that perhaps Einstein was involved in something covert with them. For this reason, the leadership of Project Manhattan was handed over to Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer largely agreed with Einstein's views. And they also wanted to make America